Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. Earlier this month, Fred Richards Golf Course closed. When the Fred opens again, it will be as Fred Richards Park. Following a series of public meetings and open houses, along with work by Schoenbauer Consulting, the City Council approved the park concept last month. Now a master plan will be completed, during which a final site plan will be developed, feasibility of site and soils assessed, and bid and construction documents completed.
At several different public meetings, we had between 100 and 200 residents participate. We also had online engagement sessions, we had community surveys, and we feel like we really took a lot of input from the public to help us define this vision plan.
The new park on Park Lawn Avenue could feature about 60% open green space and 40% active use, including about 5 acres of athletic fields, improvements to the pond and wetland areas, a walking trail throughout the park, a renovated clubhouse, and maintenance facilities to accommodate a variety of activities. Trails will be incorporated throughout the park and will be complemented with promenades and boardwalks. When complete, Fred Richards Park is hoped to be one of the busiest parks in the city. The latest city-recognized neighborhood association is the Normandale Park neighborhood. It joins Countryside, Concord, Morningside, Pamela Park, and Strachauer Park.
And I think that not only the neighborhood but the city, they will know, how to provide or what to provide and when to provide, those particular interests that the neighborhood may have.
Recognized neighborhoods are often more involved in the early stages of projects and initiatives happening in their area and have more opportunities to communicate with the city. The city communicates more extensively with city-recognized neighborhoods when significant neighborhood projects are being discussed or proposed. Also, when public hearings are held about issues that could impact a neighborhood, developer-requested neighborhood meetings, or when the city organizes a neighborhood group for resident input. A group of Edina personalities brought together by a love of reading recently gathered at the Edina Senior Center. Edina 16's Matt Koskinen has the story.
For the 35th meeting of the Edina Reads program, the organization switched up their usual routine of inviting authors to speak and instead asked several notable Edina community personalities, what's Edina reading?
Now, we've stacked the deck a little bit for that by picking 9 readers who represent very diverse backgrounds.
Dick Crockett, head of the Edina Community Foundation, says Edina Reads is their attempt to provide opportunities for the reading public.
To have a chance to meet authors who tell interesting stories and whose work they like. And tonight, a special opportunity to bring the readers together.
A lot of the ideas of authors or books that we might focus on come from the public.
The unique panel of speakers ranged from a national spelling bee competitor and Valley View Middle School student to a community philanthropist to the mayor, among others.
Recommending Man's Search for Meaning. Pick it up again. You probably read it in college like I did, but it was a whole new experience reading again. Thank you.
All the puzzle pieces fall into place, and I like those types of books because it keeps you on the edge of your seat.
I was fascinated. I love the diverse group of people that they invited to share, just that there was no theme to it, right? People were able to share whatever it was that they were reading or found interesting at the time. I think that's a really nice way to get a nice cross-section of different things.
You have to understand this is such a good night for us that it's hard to imagine improving on this, but we like to build our audience, so that's partly why we diversify the program, so it isn't just a narrow group of readers of one area, but people really across the community.
The group works to improve cultural life here in the community so the people who live here can really enjoy the experience in their home community.
I read Sacred Wilderness.
We feel really good about having events like this for our people right here.
Yeah.
Going into its 11th year, the Edina Reads program meets 4 to 6 times a year. At the Edina Senior Center, I'm Matt Koskinen, Edina 16.
To find out more about the Edina Reads program and upcoming events, visit www.edinareads.org. The city is asking residents if they think Columbus Day should be called something different in Edina. The second Monday in October is a national holiday recognized as Columbus Day. Members of the Human Rights and Relations Commission feel the holiday celebrates Columbus, an explorer who perpetuated cruelty and violence against the Indigenous people. The commission has recommended the city recognize the second Monday of October as Indigenous Peoples Day instead.
This proposal to designate the second Monday of every October as Indigenous Peoples Day is one more step in Edina's path to advocate for human rights throughout our entire community and indeed throughout the globe. Edina has been at the forefront of these efforts. We have taken a stand about conflict minerals in parts of the world. We have designated the month of April as Holocaust Awareness and Remembrance Month. We have actively led a domestic partners ordinance that has now gone through the state. This is yet one more step following in that grand tradition to honor everyone in our community.
Edina would become one of several cities to make this change. Similar measures that rename or replace Columbus Day have already taken place in Berkeley, California, Denver, Colorado, and Red Wing and Minneapolis, Minnesota. States that do not celebrate Columbus Day include Alaska, Hawaii, and Oregon. Even though Columbus Day is a national holiday, it is not currently a recognized holiday for the city of Edina. Though such a resolution would not alter day-to-day activities or meeting schedules of the city, the council wants to hear from residents before making such a change. An online discussion is underway on the city's Speak Up Edina website at www.speakupedina.org. Residents are encouraged to share their opinions on the matter before the end of the month. Thanks for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.